And the orders I'm going to change is on the carpenter. And I want him to start moving stuff again because... And I also want the woodcutter to start moving stuff. But I don't want him to be moving furniture, I think. And not items. Maybe I should only move wood, since he'll be either cutting down wood or moving wood. Would be good. Commit pending changes. And as you can see, as the game progresses, these white things inside here will become bigger and bigger, and that's because the levels on their skills will become larger and larger, higher and higher, and then will become larger and larger, and eventually they will become legendary, and that's when they'll start working either very fast or start making stuff that's extremely valuable. The next thing I'm gonna do is make an area up here somewhere where the wood is being stored. I think I'd make it down here, where the wood is being stored and where the new carpentry will be placed. This is because having the wood stored up there is not good, and having the carpentry up there is not good either, because later on I will probably be attacked and maybe some strange monsters will move in here which are evil and God knows what. And since this is the only and since it's easier to defend when you have everything inside, I'm going to move everything inside. One thing that's worth mentioning is that you want to build, if you build something new, you want to build downwards more than out on the sides. This is because if I were to continue building the rooms up here like so, it would be a very long walk for the dwarves to reach that destination. But if I'm going to build a room here and then one straight under here and then one straight under here, there would only be instead of having to walk through this room here, they would only have to walk down the stairs here, and then they would be inside the room. And a lot of the building in Dwarf Fortress, building new rooms and building new areas, is going to be downward because it's a lot quicker to move that way and not more efficiently. Let's see, something else. Yes, I will begin building the other workshops now. Two important ones in the beginning is the mason workshop, and I do it just like the others. You place B for building, W for workshop, and then M for mason, and I'm going to place it here like so. I don't want to place it next to doors, and also I want to have, I prefer to have two in distance between them. I want to build a mechanic workshop like so. And why do I want to place them with two distance between each other? Well, as you can see here, 1, 2 in between here. And that's because later on the dwarves will get something called a mood, and that will make the dwarf insane in a way. They have to build the item that they have in their mind, that they have envisioned, and that item often requires special needs like gold or bone or gold bars, and it can be made out of anything really, almost. And if the dwarves can't find the correct items that they want, they will stay on the workshop indefinitely, or until the materials become available. And after a while they will get insane. And if you get to that point that they're stuck here and don't get what they want, you can either try to find items quickly through the clues they might give. They often yell out what they want and stuff like that. Or you need to wall in the workshop, because if the dwarf get berserker as insanity, they will be very dangerous to everyone around them, and it will only lead to grief and destruction. So it's better to just wall them in and let them die on their own, and later when they need to be buried because they've died, you just tear down the walls and you build your and they can carry the corpse around to the next place where they need to be buried. And I built a mechanics workshop here, and I'm started to build it, I mean. But as you can see, you need someone with a mechanics skill, and I currently don't have anyone with mechanics skill. However, I'm going to give someone mechanics skill now, and that one is going to be the doctor. But it's only temporary. I will give someone else the mechanics skill later on. But I'll give him the mechanics skill in the beginning now, because I need mechanics to build cage traps. And cage traps is your first line of defense in any fort. You want to place it near the entrances to your fort, and to be able to build a cage trap, you need one mechanism and one cage. The mechanisms are of course built in a mechanics workshop, and the easiest way to build a cage is on the carpentry through wood. And one little quirk in this game is that the wood cages are exactly as good as cages in any different material, which means even if you catch a flaming imp that's burning, it cannot break out of the wooden cage, as far as I know. And the same type of cage that catches a small goblin can catch something really big like a cave troll or a Draltha, which is a big monster down in the subterranean caves, which we will reach later on. And I want to build few cages like this, but the cages are not in any of these settings that I had inside the stockpile, so I have to make another stockpile on the side of it, and it's going to be animal. And inside that we're going to store all the animals in cages and all the cages. And since the mason's workshop is now finished, I'm going to order him to build 9 doors, I think. And why do I order him to build doors? Well, doors is something that's needed a lot, and well, it's a good thing to build in the beginning when you need to skill up the masonry skill. Now I think I'll pause the game, and you'll see me pause the recording, I mean, and you'll see me a bit later on when the dwarves have done some more, I think. Now wait. the mechanics workshop is finished. I'm going to order him to build a few rock mechanics like this. So I'm seeing you on the next clip.